Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. I have done some texturing and some painting. Matter of fact, I've painted just about everything. The only thing that's left is the garden area downstairs. We're going to take care of that first, and then we're going to see what we can get together so that we can start building an SV. Can you see me way over here? The doors are kind of opening and closing. Woohoo! That's pretty funny. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's zoom in. Zoop, 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 and B. And F6. And there we go. All right, so let's take a look at what we've done. First of all, I got the first coat of paint on our Merv. Oh, speaking of Merv, we should probably texture him up too, huh? You know, I've been, Merv. M. E. I could spell R and a V. Merv. There we go. So the M's got to start. Start right here. Let's do this again. One more time. You got to do both sides, right? I mean, you can't just have one side. M. E. R. And V. I did put that right down at the bottom, didn't I? I did. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there we go. There's Merv. We are going to do a different color on the top half of him, but I thought, you know, for the start, we'll get him all green to start this way. And then, because a lot of you said he does look like a frog. He looks like a frog. One of you even tweeted me a picture of a beetle that it looks like. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. So thank you for sending me that picture. But yeah, so Merv, we'll paint the upper half, I think, a lighter green color, and keep it kind of simple. Keep it kind of simple. I don't know what we're going to do with the jets and stuff like that, but we'll do that. It's tricky to paint when things are on the ship. Sometimes the blocks don't want to color behind the stuff that is on here. Even when you use the multi-paint thing and select medium, sometimes it does not want to do the blocks that you need to paint. Like right here, you can see right there I got a little bit of something that's not painted. And it's just a little finicky sometimes about what to do. And even this top area here, I'm a little surprised that this doesn't paint. You know, it is what it is though, right? I mean, we're doing the best we can here. So some of the stuff I've got to take off, like this block right here, not for the life of me can I get that block to paint. So I got to take the engine off, thruster, and then repaint it. So that's what we'll do there. But otherwise, Merv is a dark green. And then I think what we're going to do is probably go with a lighter green up on top. Something like that right there. Let's see how that looks. Now that I've got it started, let's see how that looks, just because I'm curious. Yeah, now I'm really curious. Is it going to look good with this lighter green on here? And then I want to do some different textures on some of these areas too, to give it kind of a some vents and things like that in it. We'll use the texture tool for that. That's not going to be too bad, I don't think. Just tell me what you think. Your opinion does indeed matter. Oh, yes, I did leave the our little buddy heater slash cooler out by the radiated biome with the antenna tower and the fortress and stuff. I did leave it out there. It's sitting out there still. I'm not going back out there right now to go get it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, geez, how much can my heart take? That was an extremely fun adventure. You know, I've noticed about Empyrion, back into it playing and stuff like this, like we are. It is very much a horror game as it is a space game or an adventure game with aliens. It has definitely got a horror aspect to it. Boom, just like that. We'll leave the bottom part of that a darker green right there. And, sorry, I'm bouncing around like this. Can't help it. There we go, like so. Uh-huh. What about you? Yeah, let's make you light green so you're visible, man. You're nice and visible. Bam, just like that. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. We're doing some painting. This is what I got to do today, though. This is what I've got to do before we can proceed forward. I needed to get some of this stuff taken care of. You know, you build the base and everything, but then you don't bother to paint and texture it and things like that. And pretty soon, you get so far behind that it's like you're doing nothing but this for a long period of time. So I wanted to get some of this out of the way. And I used the rough metal texture tool on the ship itself. I really like it. It's pretty random and sporadic, and I like the way that looks on the ships. Shoop. We can even do these guys light green. We can do these guys light green, like that. F5. There we go. How's that from Merv? Let me know what you want to, what else I should do. We could even do like a we could keep this dark streak right down the middle of the back here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Does not like it when you look just straight up and down. Come on. Oh, jeez, now I've done it. Okay. You could even do something like that, just down the top center. That might look good that way. And you are the wrong color, sir. There we go. Merv, painted, looking good. And then the thrusters. Gotta be honest, I really like them when they're black. Boom. Like so. I think they look pretty cool black. Well, look at that. It's not painting the... Is it painting the whole thing, or is it just because I've got... Oh, I know what it is, painting the whole thing. I put green lights in the corners out here. I'm not going to put a rail around this because this is where Merv's going to park, and then we're going to park the SV behind the building above the second, next to the second floor there. I've got that taken care of too. So over here, the texture I used here on the walls, we'll talk about this a little bit so I can show you. Because after all, it's Let's Play, and we're working together on this stuff. No, textures. Here we go. I used this guy right here for the walls, and then I've got this in front of all the doors, and I have this, the carpet one, on the walls and the ceiling and stuff like that inside. We'll go inside. You'll be able to see it over a period of time. Out here, what I did on this base, what I used here was I used the big where is it? This big metal one right here. This guy, I used him. He's got these big nuts and bolts and stuff like that, and I like the fact that the whole thing doesn't paint. It's got some wear and tear on it, as you can see. And then I did these guys on the side. This one is, let's see here. Let me show you. This is this texture right here. Kind of matches the pattern all the way up, and I'm not going to paint the dishes or the satellite panels or the tower itself. I'm going to leave those just as they are. So I did that there. Painted all of it white on the outside except for the doors. The doors are the dark brown. Let's run on over here real quick so I can show you this too. Did the same thing over here. You got a little more of it showing out of the ground here and there. And then up here, it's a butterfly. Okay. I thought it was something dangerous. It's just a little butterfly. This is our landing pad for the SV. This is also where we're going to build the SV, so we know that it's going to fit in the confines of this landing space. But this is, let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit more so you can see. Just like that. The roof is a dark brown to kind of blend in with the surroundings, but I wanted the base to be white and very visible, so I like the white. Not to mention, it's a very hot planet, so you'd want as much sunlight to reflect as possible. I know the roof should probably be white as well, but, you know, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. And then I put the yellow border all the way around here, because you wouldn't want to be much closer than that if you're standing on the edge and you're going to have ships taking off out here like so. Okay, so we've got this going on for us right here. This could be a bit of an issue. It does create a little shadow here, so coming in we'll have to be careful. We don't want to hit the solar panels, but for the most part I think we've got a pretty good sized landing pad for an SV up here, most definitely. Let's go on inside, please come along. I used another texture here. This would be this texture right here. This just square. Is it the square one or is it this one? I think it might be this one. Yeah, it is that one. It is the one I was showing you. This one right here. This one here goes all the way around and around the outside of the landing pad, and then all the way around the walkway here on our balcony, so we can take a look at the world around us and see what's going on. You know what? I don't have this guy painted. Hey, you. Get white. Oh, I don't think I can reach him from here. There we go. Beautiful. Now he is. Let's go back up here. And up we go. There we go. Let's go on inside. The floor is dark brown. We've got our eating area right there. All of our medical stations, of course, I've painted them white because they're medical stations, so I felt like they should be white. Threw a little blue in here for our bedroom. In here, I've got some of the stuff we've picked up. These things we'll throw into, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? we'll sell them. We'll sell them. That's what we'll do. We'll sell them. And then over here, I've got a few odds and ends as well. We need an ATM, so we've got a place to put our money. And that's it for upstairs here. That's it for up here. And then downstairs, I've got white stairs going down with a little bit of a white accent wall going up there. And I've moved things around a little bit. I've got an extra storage container here. I've got nothing in it just yet, but of course that'll change down the road. We've got our O2. I use the great big O2 tanks now. They are 87%. I've got our fuel tank right here, which is still at 53%. And then I have both of our solar power stored backup storage. Oh, that's only 29%, huh? Just adding some lights and stuff to the place has really actually started to take some drain on it. But we're still not using any of this. We're still using complete solar power. It's nice, very nice. And we did have a couple of cloudy days. The armor stand is green with all of our boosters that we found on the last episode, right there. Ammo box right there. So I kind of moved things around. We've got a little bit of extra space here along this wall. But again, this is just an outpost for this planet. As long as it's up and running and can sustain itself, I'm pretty happy. The kitchen stuff, the food processor in the fridge, those need to go downstairs in the garden area. Here I've got the oxygen and all the odds and ends and things like that in here. And the advanced constructor is up and running as well. I actually made the multi-tool tier 2, which is very nice. I was going to use the large constructor in here as well for fuel making and for doing the for making fuel and for taking ores and turning them into ingots. That way this guy wouldn't be tied up. But I don't think I've got room up here for the large constructor and that constructor right there. So I've got the large constructor right in here. One of you had mentioned in the comments last episode that I could have upgraded our large constructor to the advanced constructor. I didn't do that because I thought I was going to be using it. So it's sitting right here. There's a possibility we could fit it downstairs as well. And then I've got two of these guys too, which we'll take into space with us for the space station, because I fully expect to have satellite or solar panels. I don't know why I keep calling them satellite. They're not satellite, for Pete's sake. They're solar. I fully expect to have solar panels in space. Let's go eat that. That's right there. Let's go see what we've got going on down here. This isn't a very big area to do. We could probably get away with doing this on camera today and get it done pretty quick. It's taken me about an hour and a half. Oh, 14, huh? Level 14. Look at me growing up. Nice and slow, too, huh? I know. I've been in no hurry to level up, as I've mentioned several times now. It's just been kind of fun just hanging out and being here. You know, I'm just having a good time with the game, that's for sure. And we need to put all you guys into here. There we go. I'm going to make another... Yeah, we'll just set that up to make a bunch, if it can. So down here, keep it simple, stupid is what I'm thinking. Can I put this down here? I could put this down here. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that right there, and we'll put the other stuff over here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I can go right there. Retrieve blocks, and you're going to need to be loaded because you've never been used yet. Nice. Look at that. 2 hits, and he's picked up. So down here, yeah, like I said, I want to keep this really simple. We're just going to like so. Nothing fancy. It's our little farm area down here. We are going to need to install at least one light down here to go along with walking like a drunk. To go along with just to light it up a little bit. Was I talking about lights? I think I was. I think I was. And here we'll do this down here too. We'll just do this. This will kind of match the upstairs area. Oh, what do we got here? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, thank God that's working. Sometimes I have a heck of a time getting things to turn. Fortunately, these guys are all turning just fine. Nice, there we go. Turn my light on so it's a little bit brighter down here. I'm really surprised at just how dark Empyrion gets when they put it up on YouTube. No, I did know yesterday's episode was going to get that way. And let's actually apply that to the whole block. That way we can take care of all of this at once. should be good with doing this here too. There we go, like so. And what we're going to do on the ceiling is go back to the other one. And we'll just paint that nice and flat and smooth. Like so. Get out of there. Yeah, this room should go together pretty fast here. Soup. Oh, the plants are in the way. Should be able to get all of it from right about here. I'm not using I'm having a hard time getting the medium one to work very well, and sometimes it spills over. Like even when I was using it on Merv, and it was actually spreading out and hitting the ground beneath it, despite the fact it was up in the air and floating. It was spreading out down on the ground as well. So I thought that was kind of strange. So I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. At least not in certain circumstances. If I got a huge area that I'm not going to interfere with anything else, sure, why not? No big deal. So now we're painting. And in an effort to keep things nice and bright down here, let's go ahead and keep the white wall idea. Yep, let's do that right there. Nice, very good. Let's apply the whole block. Gotta be careful in here. There we go. It's just better to take your time, then you don't have to go back and fix a lot of stuff, you know. I like this one because this gray bar and the threads where it's bolted together stay gray. I think that's pretty dang awesome. What do I have here? This is that. Okay, beautiful. And we're going to go dark brown here. Let's just go ahead and take care of that right there. And back to white. Boom, boom. On the stairs, like so. Beautiful, perfect. Yeah. Like that. And we should be able to finish this up. Oh, man. So I was talking about how Empyrion is... Do you guys agree with that? That it is like a multi-themed game? It's just... Dang, man. I mean, I was feeling it yesterday. That creature, you guys call it a nightmare. Oh, my God. It's a nightmare. Yeah, that's a nightmare, all right. And the way the things move and they're so fast, oh my God, it's just crazy. It makes me go crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. And we can just do like this right here, across all of that. Get those planters taken care of as well. We missed some, it's no big deal. They kind of look a little rusty then. There we go, and we're almost there, and voila. Oh yeah. Nice. You can paint your lights too, in case you didn't know that. You can paint the lights so they blend in. Let's see how bright that... Ooh, oh, got the night vision on me. That brightens it up a lot down here already by itself, but that is not what we're going to do. Did I happen to... Oh, there we go. There we go. And boom, there you go. Brown you are. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, beautiful. All right, so holy moly, we've got to get some stuff put away. I think I need a storage container for down. Oh, you know what we should do? We really don't need it, but I'd kind of like to have it. This is the CV and base one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another fridge. I want to use, I want to get that other type of fridge down there. Then what I can do is I can take the stuff out of these fridges, run them downstairs, put them in there, and we'll be good to go. Oh, this is ready to, we can install this guy right now. Let's do this while that's being made up. We'll take care of that. Bingo, just like that. And let's color you gray. There we go. Just a nice light gray color. We'll do the same thing with the kitchen stuff that's going to be over here. We're going to need a light as well, like I said. I just, you know, yesterday which it was yesterday, the day before. I've been playing this every day, as you guys well know. And I just, oh man, just terrifying. Just absolutely terrifying. Let's get those out of our inventory right there. We don't need those right now. And then is there anything I could take out of here? We're going to have another fridge, so I could drop this into the fridge downstairs right away. Let's take that. As a matter of fact, I can just pop this guy right out of here. Oh, jeez! Got a little bit carried away. Got a monsoon storm rolling through right now. It just started. It sounds like it's going to be a dandy. Nope, I want the paint tool. And I want brown. Bam. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so let's see. If we're going to do that, the station there, let's put a fridge. Let's put the fridge right there. Yeah, there we go. That's going to work. And then we could take all this stuff right here. Let's go food, 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 medicine, 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 energy drink, and the seeds we'll throw in there as well. There we go. And then over here, I'm going to want the other one, the drink one. The one that looks like it's made for drinks. And why not? Let's do it. Let's throw an energy drink in there. Look at that. It's not empty. It's being used. It's being used. Oh, and the light. We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna stick with the. Oh, you know what? We got this corner one right here. Bam! Just like that. That's sweet. That fits in there beautifully. And we want devices, and we want to bring that all the way. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That lights up the area pretty good, I think. Sure, sure. Okay, beautiful. Now, how much stuff do I have in here? This is a really good question. I've got a ton of stuff in here. We could drop this stuff downstairs. It shouldn't take too much to do this. You guys don't mind doing this with me? Zoop. And actually, I think that's non-perishable. We could probably leave in that guy right there. But the thing is once I go to make stuff, then it's handy. And we could do that right there. And we're good to go there. And up we go. We're almost there. I think that's it. That's it. Food processor. Come with me. And jump in my inventory there, buddy. Now this guy has two sides on it. I like the side that has the wiring showing. Yeah, I do. Oh, we could put a storage chest back there for the non-perishables, couldn't we? Just gonna drop this stuff in here. I don't want you guys having to wait too much for this stuff. Let's see here. Then we gotta see what we can make and what we can't. Nope, no. You guys go there. And I'll worry about the non-perishable stuff afterwards. There we go. Bingo. We've moved everything downstairs. Just like that. Gray. Light gray. Awesome. Look at that. Okay. Awesome. We're good to go. We are good to go. Our outpost is ready. It is ready for us to be able to move on and do something else all together in our adventure that we are sharing here. Indeed we are. There we go. Let's fill that back up there. Oh man, I feel good about this. All right, I've got some really good stuff done. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Before we do that, though, let's take care of a couple of things real quick here. Let's come in here. I think I've got some space left in here. I do. Very nice. We'll drop those off in there, and let's go ahead and drop him in there too. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. We are just getting stuff done today. Yeah, the base, I like it. It's very simple. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I meant to paint these a different color. They're not going to be brown. I did not mean to do that. Let's go to SV. Let's go to parts. Blocks. That's so weird that it doesn't show the SV block in here. Let's do starter vessel. capital vessel. Oh, man. That's coming, guys. It's coming around the corner here. It's coming around the corner. I kid you not. Alright, so what are we going to need for an SV? I don't have a lot of everything still. Copper's getting low again, but I think we're okay, and I think we can get everything we really need. Oh, we can do the warp tank as well. Should we make this ship a warp drivable thing? I'm thinking it's not going to be so much a fighter. Remember we built Eevee in the last season? I feel like I want something similar to Eevee that's more of a transport cargo, able to do battling if need be, but for the most part I want it to carry cargo initially. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Thank God. People, there are no viruses on my computer. Whew. Let's do that. Constructor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. A couple of lights. Ammo box, of course. I don't know about the shutter doors. We found a lot of those... a lot of these force field emitters. I want to take a look at those. Now, thrusters. This is a 2x5x2. 2x5x2. That one looks pretty cool. What's the difference? 840, 840, hit points, 600, 600. Mass 710, mass 710. They seem... I guess I'd have to see it to know. It's been a little while since I've done that. So let's get... 2, 4, 2 forward, 2 backwards. This is a smaller guy for up and down. Let's go, let's see, up and down. I don't know if I need that big of one for the up and down motion. Let's use these for left and right, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. Landing gear. I'm not sure yet which landing gear we're going to need, and we're probably going to need some of these smaller guys here too. No offense. I need an O2 station. I do know that. We're okay here, right? You guys got plenty of space? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. I clicked the O2 station, right? Yeah, well, you know, I need to check. I need to check. I've got some O2 tanks in here. Are these usable? No, that's for a CB and a base only. Okay, so we need to come back in here. So I need at least 1, 2 of those. A ventilator, because I want to be able to walk in there. We're going to need a constructor, an armor. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Holy moly, we are spending some stuff. We are spending some stuff. Did I make 3 generators? Who's making the other? I only did... Oh, no, there's the 4th one. Okay, beautiful. All right. Oh, and a cockpit. That might be important. Okay. I'm going to let this stuff whip up. And then we are going to go up on our landing pad and try to get started. I don't have a lot of the heavy blocks, but we can maybe get a basic frame going. I've got 41 of these guys, 214 of these guys, and apparently it is storming outside. Now I could take these steel blocks. I could take these combat steel blocks and break them down and get the plates off of them and make some more of these hardened steel blocks, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back out to the capital vessel we were harvesting things from and probably get a bunch more of that off camera and get some of that going instead of just putting blocks down and tearing them up. Something like that. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll come back and we'll be ready to do a little building. I think we got ourselves a little bit of some radiated fog going on out here. Jumpin' Jiminy. Huh, look at that. Let's go outside and have some delicious radiation. Nice. But you know the beauty thing? It looks like the sky is just, oh my gosh, it's like a pea yellow. That's gross. It's disgusting, but it doesn't matter because we can come right in here, take a quick shower. Get rid of all that radiation. It's just marvelous. Body radiation level dropping. I don't even think we had any problem. But there we go. Okay, I'm done talking. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Just slept the night away. Radiated storm didn't last very long at all. Got our SV block up in the air, ready to go. Yeah, it was a short-lived storm, and actually managed to have a few drones come in and get shot down, which was nice. We ran out of cobalt. I probably should have foregone the short-range warp tank as well as the warp drive, and we may have had enough cobalt, but no thrusters. So we're going to have to go on a cobalt run and see if we can dig some of that stuff up, is what we're going to have to do. So that's what it is. So I'm going to put these guys on first because I feel like I need to. Number 4. I'm going to get you up underneath here if I can. I really should have put that up one more block high. I forgot about that. You know what? That's okay. What we could do is we could put it right. My concern is that the radiation. It's not going to bother me, but it's just the noise of it is a bit irritating after a while. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Got you underneath there correctly? I think you are. Yeah, there we are. Beautiful. Okay, so we could do that right there, and then we could... you're not. You're off to one side. Dang it, Jim. You would do that, wouldn't you? Let's try that again. Where'd you go? There you are. Let's try that again. F5. This time we'll come in from behind here and see if we can get it lined up a little bit better here. There we go. That's going to work better. There we go. That'll work. And a warp drive tank. We'll spin that around. Look at that. It's not as big as that is. Let's turn it. We'll throw that one there, and then let's take our other 3 fuel tanks. We'll put one there, and one there. And I think we determined it was I can never remember from one time to the next. I think we determined it was the generators that give us the radiation issue. So we should be good to go with these guys back in here. The warp drive does it too, but we're going to have the warp drive buried a little bit, so we should be okay. So we're going to put one there. 2. These guys like to go this way. 3. And then we'll do the 4th one right there. And then I've got the storage containers as well. I'd kind of like the storage containers and everything to be up top where we can actually get to them. Yeah, let's grab this guy. Well, no, I like that one up there too. Again, I like to interact with the stuff. I know I could just I can hit P from right up here on the roof and access everything in this little outpost and not have to go to any room. But then what's the point of building a base if I can just do that? So I don't like that idea. I got 4 more. I got a question for you. Is it better to space these out, or does it really matter? Or does it look at it just say, you've got this many of these, so it spreads out the RCS radius evenly? Or should I have one on each corner and a few in the middle and, you know, all that good stuff? Tab. Let's grab these guys right here. And we're going to come back down this way with them. Not quite so far though. And we're going to bury all of that underneath this floor. I'm hoping that'll be enough to keep us from hearing that radiation sound. I hope. Let's just F5. I know that thing is handy, but right now it's kind of a pain in my butt. Let's do that. We'll do a few across here. We want to protect this stuff up here. And this is going to give us the kind of the size of our ship width-wise, I think. Like that. There we go. And again, like, oh, I got space right there. I better fill that in. Right there and right there, just like that. Perfect. Okay, and again, let's go ahead and give ourselves another block of space right here. And a space right here. And then once we get the ship down, we'll pull it up in the air and we'll be able to get up underneath it too. Alright, so we might as well just finish this off and fill all of this in too right here. We're just going to have a nice big cube. Like so. Not much to look at, is it? There we go. We've got a nice cube. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about some shape. I would love it. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need one of those. I need a couple of those doors. A couple of these SVHV ramp block. Now, I don't want a ramp block. I want those. We've got these guys. This is for all the stuff as well. But that's not what I'm looking for. I really like the shutter doors. Let's grab one of these anyways, just to see what it looks like. I've never ever used one. And then let's get a hold of shutter door. Airtight is true. That's the correct one. We'll get a couple of those going right there. Yeah, I think I want those in order to... see, we can make the small thrusters. We can make these little bitty ones, which might not be a bad idea. What we could do is put those on, and I think we can get to the moon from here. I'm not sure. But we could put those on in the meantime and fly someplace, get a bunch of cobalt, fly back here, get the better thrusters, and then put them on. Or we could even find a cobalt, possibly a cobalt asteroid in in space, just outside of our planet's atmosphere. That could be a possibility as well. So much to think of and remember. It's really cool. I love it. We're almost there, guys. Yeah, look at this. We're really running low on our materials right now. I need to go out and spend... I need to spend like 3-4 hours off camera just going out and gathering materials is what I need to do. This guy is pretty cool. So what do I do with him anyways? First of all, let's right click. We got everything with 1x1, 1x2, up to a 7x14. Holy crap, look at the size of that thing. That's pretty cool. But just out of curiosity, what's this do? I laid it down flat. I'll have to try that out at some point in time. The reason I'm picking this guy right here is because, well, he has a 2x2 door. I don't want to go as big with the door this time. 3x4, 3x3. That's not bad. I can't walk through a 3x3 though, can I? Can I walk through a 3x3? No, I can't walk through that. There was a door that had like a maybe it's a regular door. Is it one of these maybe that I'm thinking about? It seemed like there was a smaller version of a door that we could use. I really liked it, and I've always gone with the largest one, but I would love to be able to go with a smaller one and maybe do a side entrance to the ship as opposed to an entrance in the back. Here it is, this guy right here. Yeah, this guy. Okay, he's also not quite even here. Which, I guess... wouldn't really matter too much. If I put him off to one side, we could have a light on the other side of the entranceway to get in. You know what I mean? So I want to keep that door in mind. And what is he? He's a manual door. It just says slim. Looks to me like he's he's a 2. He's a 2 wide door. They need a 3 wide one as well. That'd be nice. 3 wide one. All right, let's talk about a little bit of shape. I could go one more block all the way around. It's really weird that they got a 2x2. I'm not going to be able to use it because we've got odd numbers here. Let's do that. That. Extra one here and here. That gives me 2 down the side. It gives me 2 here. Now I can enter the cockpit from behind it as long as there's nothing obstructing the back of the cockpit, I do believe, right? Part of me wants to be able to use the chair and build my own cockpit again. You know, I really enjoyed doing that. But for the sake of getting it done a little bit faster, well, I don't want to skimp because of that. That's not right. I shouldn't have to do that. I enjoy doing this. If I do something like this right here, it's just the glass was so hard to see out of. For you and me. It was really, actually quite brutal. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because it was just really hard to see. Do we have a larger... Holy moly. Okay, you're kind of obnoxious. One of these pointy ones, maybe? What does this guy even look like? What's he look like? What is all this stuff on here? Holy cow. It's massive. I don't like it. I don't like that cockpit at all. Legacy. That one's not bad. That one's a little bit better. But I don't think it's the right cockpit for this kind of a ship that we're building. I feel like this one's pretty nice. This one I don't like the hole in the nose there. This one is a little too boring looking. Maybe this one? Really? I gotta have one more row of blocks out here, huh? Let's try that again. Yeah, that says more of a transport type thing. I'm not gonna get in it. Don't worry, I'm not getting in it. That says a little more. That kind of says transport to me, as opposed to I'm here to fight. I'm here to, you know, travel greater distances probably and get stuff moved around. And then we've got room down here to put maybe some defensive weapons and stuff like that underneath here. Something like that. Now they've got wings that we could use. Man, let's make a couple. Let's make a couple. What the heck? Let's see. I think we might be a little premature on thinking about wings. Do I have wings in here at all? I think we did last season because I made a couple and then I decided I didn't like them. Here they are. Make a couple of those. We'll see what those look like. I'm not too sure. I really like creating my own wings. I don't know about you guys, but I really do enjoy doing my own. And I've got the major let's build a ship bug going on. I love building the ships. It's been a lot of fun. Probably something a little more substantial. That's 500 hit points. 500. Are they all 500? It looks like they are all 500 hit points. That's got more of a curve to it. This one's got a sharp curve to it. There we go. I don't think it's big enough. It's not big enough for this size of a ship. It's a little too stubby. What do we got? That was a 6x5. Here's a 12x9. Oh, now that's a little more substantial right there. That's a little more substantial right there. I like that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, actually. Which one was that? Oh boy. I'm guessing it was this one here. What's this say? Wing E 12x9. E 12x9. There's E. Okay, so it was this one I picked. Okay. And we're going to need to flip it. Like that. That's a good size wing, huh? I think so. I think that one will work. But now we need to decide, okay, how far back is the ship going to go? I don't want to get too big. Yeah, I don't... I keep pushing escape. I don't want to get too big with this. We got a thunderstorm going over. I hope it doesn't knock me off of here. We'll go with kind of the same shape in the back here as we went up front. So that means I would need at least one more of those. One more of those. Oops. A couple of these. I've got 2 blocks there, and I've got several more here. Actually, you know what? That's probably pretty good. How many do I have? I got 2 after the wing. I think that might work out better right there. So let's do that right there. We've got those 2 right there. So now let's get above it and see how the size of it. That looks pretty good to me. Tell me what you guys think of it so far. I'm kind of running out of time. It took me longer to get the base kind of all painted up and ready to go than I thought it was going to. And then we did a little bit of that together. You know, I try to mix it up a little bit each episode so we're not doing the same thing the whole way through. I feel like that could be pretty good. I think even if we move that cockpit forward a little bit more, like maybe another block or 2 more, it might be the right size for us. It's going to land in here okay, which is good to see. I believe we've got enough space here. Yeah, we definitely have enough space. I don't think I want to get much bigger than that. This is kind of a very rough draft right now. But let me know what you think of those wings. And we can always try different things out. Let me know if there's anything I've done wrong so far in building the ship. And we're going to continue on. We're going to get this guy... I'd like to have this guy finished in the next episode. I'm going to try. Tomorrow, Thursday, is my longer day at work, so we'll do the best we can. But I've got to go out and get more of the heavy metal blocks. I want those guys for sure, because I don't want to be building the outer shell of this with these, you know, these kind of crappy, flimsy blocks. We need more of the big stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.